Slowking presents a lot of challenges if you don't have a good understanding of these game's mechanics. There's one Pokemon in particular that just obliterates Slowking and walls it really well. So I don't usually put one Pokemon in one of these builds, especially if it's one of the 4 Horsemen of the best Pokemon for raids. But in this situation, there is one clear best Pokemon for this raid, and that is Gholdengo, because the Steel type resists everything this Galarian Slowking does. We can put a Covert Cloak on to prevent the unfortunate secondary effects of both Acid Spray and Eerie Spell. Steel is immune to Toxic, and Good as Gold prevents Yawn for every turn, except for the one that we get cleansed, but we can heal cheer right through that. So Gholdengo really is the perfect counter to this, especially considering Slowking does 2 self-cleanses in the beginning of the raid and 1 player cleanse in the end, and Gholdengo is going to take advantage of both of those things. Before I go into the raid, you are going to have either Shadow Ball or Flash Cannon, depending on what type you're up against. The turn order here is going to be very simple. Since the player cleanse isn't until very late in the raid, we're going to go ahead and use Nasty Plot 3 times. At that point, if you haven't seen a cleanse from the 90% HP bar, then you're going to use 1 Shadow Ball or Flash Cannon, and then at that point, there's a good chance that it will not have done its second self-cleanse yet. Now, if that's the case, you're just going to sit back and wait until 80% time when it does its second self-cleanse. Now, once you get to this point, Slowking is not going to clean itself again. So you're going to go ahead and spam Metal Sound until you land 3 of them. After that, you're going to spam Shadow Ball or Flash Cannon until you can terrestrialize, and then you're going to terrestrialize and continue spamming until you win. Slowking is going to clean you of your stats later, but you do not have to set up again to finish the raid. You can just turbo through that. If this was helpful, then help me by smashing that like button and subscribing. If it wasn't, tell me why in the comments. Alright, I'm out.